Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a Q&A video. I haven't done one of these before. I asked on both Instagram and Twitter, but pretty much all the questions are coming from Instagram because there's only 3 tweets to me, and 2 of them already were asked on Instagram, so I'm basically doing an Instagram Q&A. So the very first question I got is, do you like any cartoons? There aren't any cartoons that I actively watch. I don't watch a lot of TV, to be honest. But if I had to, obviously there's like classics like SpongeBob and stuff like that, but I don't think there's any cartoons that I actively watch at the moment. Someone asked if I could do an updated plug collection haul thing. I just said in my last video I haven't gotten any new plugs except 1 pair, so if I did an updated plug collection, it'd be literally the exact same plugs plus 1 pair, so it's really useless, so I'm not gonna do one of those. I got a lot of questions about what are my favorite bands. It's hard for me to like list off favorites because sometimes I go through phases of where I really like this band, but then I'll like this one, things like that. But probably my #1 band is 21 Pilots. It was Panic! At the Disco for a long time. I really like Purity Ring, I like Paris, I like The Moth and the Flame, Halsey, Nothing But Thieves. I also really like The Neighborhood, Arctic Monkeys, of course Melanie Martinez. Anyways, I could go on forever answering that question, but yeah, I like a lot of artists. I like kind of a variety of music, but mainly alternative, I think. I don't know. Someone asked if I plan on going to Warped Tour this year, and I do. I actually just ordered my ticket like 10 minutes ago. I went last year, and I don't know as many artists as I do this year than I did last, but I'll probably just look at some of the most popular ones. And the thing for me though, I hear songs and I recognize them, but I don't always associate the artist with the song, so I'm sure that'll happen a lot. But yeah, I'm really excited. Someone asked what's my favorite book or movie series. I don't read a lot anymore. I used to a lot more, but lately, like past couple of years, I haven't been. My favorite movie series is definitely Harry Potter, and I'm starting to read the books. So, I mean, that's probably my favorite series. I also really like Pirates of the Caribbean. That's a series, so yeah. Then that same person asked my favorite place to get body jewelry, plugs, tunnels, things like that. There's not really a specific place. A lot of my plugs are from Amazon. I also go to like King's Body Jewelry Source. I'm not sure if there's any other ones. I know Etsy has a lot of things. I don't know if I've ordered anything from Etsy though, but I don't have a lot of body jewelry either, so I don't know, just those are some places that I've gotten things before. Someone asked for motivation for school. For me, I enjoy learning. I enjoy school. Obviously, like math I don't really like, but I really like science and history, so for the classes that I really do try to pay attention, and like Anat and Phys, I'm in that right now and I love that class. So I'd say I guess motivation would be really focus on the classes you do like and look forward to those, because otherwise if you think about all the classes you don't like, then you're just gonna kind of think about school as being bad. But really find, even if it's a simple thing like art, try taking an art class at least once a year, because find like that joy in school, if that makes sense. Someone asked my top 5 TV shows. Like I said before, I don't really watch a lot of TV, but lately I watched 3 seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race. I think that's it's a good show, would recommend. What's shows that I've watched recently? I watched Friends, Grey's Anatomy I watched for a while. I watched Weeds. What else? I don't know. I don't really watch TV, so I don't know. Someone asked if I'd ever do a meetup. Now I don't think so, because I don't think anyone would come. So I don't know. I don't think anyone would show up, and I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I mean, I'm not gonna say never, but definitely not anytime soon, I don't think, because I wouldn't know what to do. Like, would I just stand there and be like, hi? Someone asked what are my day-to-day struggles. I guess I'm not exactly sure how to answer this question. You know, sometimes I deal with like anxiety and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question, so I don't know. Someone asked my most memorable vacation. Definitely my most memorable vacation was going to the Dominican Republic. I have a video on that. I went in November for a missions trip, and that was one of the best trips that I've ever been on before. It wasn't so much a vacation. That was definitely my most favorite trip I've ever been on. Someone asked if I've ever had issues with depression or self-harm. I haven't dealt with self-harm or anything like that. I've been depressed, but I don't have depression, if that makes sense. So I'm not like clinically diagnosed or anything, so I would say no to both of those questions. Someone asked how do you stay confident in yourselves when others are judging you? I mean, it's definitely hard, and I don't think there's something that I'll say that will change your confidence. It's kind of more of a thing you have to do, like self-discovery. You know, no one's 100% confident, even though they might put on that facade. Someone asked what I want to major or pursue in college. I want to become a physician's assistant, I think. This is something in the medical field. They're higher up than a nurse, but lower than a doctor. so I can like prescribe medication and like do minor surgeries, but I can't, like I don't have to go to med school, but I have to go to PA school. That's not 100%, but for sure something in the medical field. I really like science and I love learning about like the body and how it functions and stuff, and I think I'd really do well in that. But I want to travel and do that, so probably for the first couple years I'll be at like a hospital or something, and then I'd love to be a traveling PA, like go to third world countries and help with stuff like that. So that's kind of what I want to do. So for PAs, which is the physician's assistant, you have to go to 4 years of undergrad and then like 2 to 3 years of grad school. So that's probably what I'm gonna do at college and stuff. So I have like 6 or 7 years ahead of me. Can't wait. Someone asked very similar, how do I deal with people being rude or talking negative to me or about me? Even if you try and fit in, people are always going to judge you and compare. So there's nothing you can do to make that stop, really. You know, would you rather be judged for trying to be something that you're not, or just being yourself? And if people don't like that, then you know what type of people they are. A lot of people ask what I want for my future piercings or tattoos. I could probably make a whole video about this, of like the future piercings, tattoos, but right now I have been thinking about a tattoo idea, but I kind of go back and forth because I'm a very indecisive person. I think it's vertical labret is the proper name. I really like that, but like my teeth are already so messed up that I feel like I know it's not in contact with your teeth, but I'd like play with it so much it pretty much would be. So also belly button, I feel like that'd be fun to get because I don't have mine, but I heard they're really like a pain to heal, so I don't know. 2 people asked actually, what is some tips for going to your first concert? Be smart and don't carry a ton of money with you in case, you know, like it falls on the floor or anything like that. Get there early. Don't spend your whole time taking pictures and videos of the band, because then you kind of miss the experience. If you just kind of put down your phone, put down your camera, and really enjoy the music instead of just sitting here with your phone the whole time, that would be my tip. Someone asked about my past boyfriends slash girlfriends. I am interested in the male. I am straight. I haven't really had a serious boyfriend before, so like 0, nothing. I mean, I had a boyfriend for like a year in middle school and we would Skype all the time, so that was pretty serious. So yeah. Some people ask what are my favorite stores for like clothes and stuff. Urban Outfitters, and I feel like I enjoy it, but then I go there and I don't find anything. I like PacSun. I like Len or Len Druskin. That's a good store. Like this is from American Eagle. I like them for just like basic things, like a black t-shirt, I'll go there, or some jeans. For shoes, I like Vans and Doc Martens, like Zoomies. Yeah, those are some of my favorite stores. Some people asked about my ears, like why I'm not stretching bigger. Someone said like, oh, even if you stretch to 0, 00, they will shrink back. That's not a guarantee, so I don't want to risk it right now, because being in the medical field, I don't think you can have holes in your ears, and so I mean, I might someday. I actually did find my kit, so I could stretch up like right now, because I've been at 2 for so long, like over a year. I don't know, I just don't want to risk it. I really would love to go to 0, and especially 00. I could get reconstructive surgery, but I don't want to spend money. People ask what editing software and what camera I use. I have the Cameron T5i Rebel, and I just got a new editing software for my past couple of videos. I've been using Final Cut Pro and I love it. I used to use iMovie for the longest time and I wouldn't update it because I liked my version. Yeah, I've upgraded to Final Cut Pro and it has been amazing. I love it. Someone asked if I'd ever plan on dyeing my hair in a natural color. I would love to dye my hair like red or blue or something like that. Now that it's dark, I'd have to dye it like bleach blonde again, and my hair would not be able to handle that. So, and also I wash my hair almost every single day because it gets so oily. And so I feel like the color would just come out right away, and that's why I was thinking blue, because even when blue's faded, it still looks kind of cool. I mean, I would love to someday, and maybe I will in college or something, but yeah, I'll just stick with it for now. Someone asked what my biggest fear is. I hate ticks, like the bug, like wood ticks, deer ticks. I hate those things. Those are probably my biggest thing, but if I were to go like deep, the thought of being kidnapped and also vulnerability, those are my 2 biggest fears, so. Someone asked when and why I started YouTube. I made a video called My YouTube Story plus 10,000 subscribers, which is crazy because now I'm at like 43. But yeah, that video I explained why, but basically I was in what, like 4th grade, and I made a video called How to Make Popcorn, which is no longer on YouTube. But yeah, that's how it started. So you can check out that video if you want like the full story. Someone asked like what lip color shade I use the most, and my eyebrows and mascara. Again, sorry referencing other videos, but I just feel like to save time, I have a everyday makeup tutorial and that explains everything of what I use every day. Best relationship advice? Since I haven't really been in one, yeah, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Someone's asked if I'm going to prom and will I make a video about it. I am. I have my dress and everything. Yeah, well, maybe I'll make a video. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. People were asking on this Q&A and then also in my last video where I got this septum jewelry from. This is what I got pierced with. So it's a segmented ring, so it has like a little piece that comes out and that's how you get it in and out. So just search like segmented septum ring and mine's 16 gauge and it's 5/16 in diameter. So that's, I don't know where I got it from because I got it from the piercing place. People ask where I got my tapestries. Urban Outfitters and Earthbound is this one. So yeah, I feel like I say that all the time. What was my first concert? I think my first concert ever when I was a little child was either Aerosmith or Jimmy Buffett. But my first concert that was actually like an actual concert, it was actually outdoors and it was this like pizza event and I went with my dad and it was like this screamo music. But there's this one band there that I didn't mind, but then it turned into like there's a mosh pit and everything. So that was my first band. I don't remember what they were called. It was like Bloody Tombstones or something like that. It was a great time, great time. Favorite candy? I love this Swedish candy called Brio. Oh my gosh, I love that stuff, and whenever my grandparents go to Sweden, they bring me back some. That is the best candy ever, and it sucks because they don't sell it in America. I love Brio so much. What's my current favorite song? I've been listening to The Emotion by Borns a lot lately. It's a great song to jam out in your car. Soon after getting a new body modification, sometimes anxiety, how this is going to affect my life and how I perceive myself. Do you have a similar feeling of anxiety after a new modification? I do, with my septum. I was so afraid I was gonna get so judged, and I was like, because I go to like a private Christian school, so the only other person that has like an intense piercing, she's an eyebrow. And I was like, I'm gonna get so judged, and I got it, and it's my favorite piercing ever, and some of my friends don't like it, but they don't really express that because, I mean, that'd be kind of mean of them. Tattoos, the two that I have are very small and hidden and not art, so the one that I'm thinking about getting, it's like, I like it now, but will I like it in the future? So yeah, I do know what you mean. I do get like anxiety about that, but sometimes you just have to live a little. So those are all the Instagram questions I got. I got 3 from Twitter, but 2 of them I don't know how to answer or I already did. And one of them was asking, do I like 5 Seconds of Summer? And I mean, I've only heard a few of their songs on the radio, and not particularly. I don't mind them, I guess. I don't have any of their songs on like my Spotify or anything, so I mean, no, I guess. So those are the questions that I got asked. I was been wanting to do this video for a while, but I just kept like putting it off, I guess. So I'm glad I actually did it. If there's any questions that I didn't answer in this video, then you can comment it, and next time I do one of these videos, I will be sure to maybe answer it. I might not answer it, but I might. So thank you everyone that asked questions, and like I said, if I didn't get to yours, then you can comment them or follow me on Instagram for the next time I do one of these. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!